You know, if you're looking to paint your home, summer isn't just the best time in most of the country. It is actually just about the only time you get here in the Northwest because it's dry enough. Designer Tammy Michaels, host of Inside Out on Como News Radio Saturday mornings, joining us with a look at the various types of paint out there and how to get the best results for your home. Obviously, you can paint other times of the year, but the windows are usually smaller, and this is when so many people get it done.
It is, and I just want to encourage people to do it themselves, and the reason is because this might be something that you do better than someone you hire.
Speaking of doing it yourself, we see a lot of people buying homes and sprucing them up, older homes.
Yes.
If you're going to do that, there's a warning that goes with that before you start painting.
Absolutely. Test every paint, and it's easy. You just take the little test kits that come in the mail. You can get them at the box stores. You ship them off for lead and asbestos. I recommend be a nice neighbor, drape around the property when you scrape the paint that is asbestos lead free, and then proceed. But another thing that I want people to know, which is the fact that when it comes to painting, I want people to consider priming. There's these now primers mixed in with paint. It really isn't the same thing. I like two steps. I like primer and I like a coat or two of paint.
When it comes time to select your paint, how do you know what's best? Because I know that there are different brands, different types, different levels.
Yes, well, I think that almost all the manufacturers now have come out with great paints. So I'm no longer brand specific. I think they all have something, just good, better, and best. Go with the best if you're going to do it yourself. And then what I would also say to you is, you know, look around your neighborhood. This is a pistachio green. I love this. If you want something that fits in well, looks a little bit timeless, this is something you should consider.
That has a very cottage feel to it.
Doesn't it? It's lovely.
I know that we also have this color, which really stands out.
All right, so this is a love it or hate it. It is mid-century modern, relevant. However, personally, for me, it's a not so much. If you go very specific, you might have difficulty reselling your house, and you might also annoy your neighbors.
It looks like it might belong on a hot dog.
There you go. It's actually called mustard.
I'm just saying. We also have one on here, I believe. I'm looking here to make sure I'm keeping with the right line of photos.
Yes.
I call this 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, I love that. I love that you said it, I didn't. However, what I will say is what this shows is by, you know, just showing a couple of different shades of gray here along with your joke. Also, bright white trim is something that goes a long way, but that cobalt blue door just makes the whole thing pop. And that is timeless, and I think that, you know, you'll have mass appeal.
Speaking of doors that pop.
Yes, I love this. Mid-century modern. You don't have to go mustard to get everyone's attention. This is a deeper shade of gray, and I love it with wood shades. It gives a little warmth, and that pop of green and that bright white trim. That's something that's going to last for generations, and especially if you prime and paint.
We only have 15 seconds left. Very quickly. Brush, roller, sprayer.
For trim, always paint. Always with a brush.
Always with a brush.
Always with a brush on the trim.
From the expert. Tammy, thank you so much for your time this morning. Great advice as always.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.